Joining me now to break down the very latest is former FBI Special Agent and Fox News contributor Nicole Parker. And Nicole, I want to really move the ball down the field here in this interview with you. And I want to start on video. We've analyzed this video every which way from Sunday. My question for you, Nicole, do you expect new video today?
That would be amazing if they could give new video. I think what we've got already is pretty solid compared to what we started with a couple days ago, which was absolutely nothing. So I think as the FBI continues to work on any sort of surveillance cameras, remember there was that camera from the roof that was obtained a few days into this investigation. I don't believe that we've seen anything from that yet. We'll see what can be gleaned from that, if anything. But I do hope to see more surveillance and more images. But I think even if we're left with what we have right now, it is a very huge, huge break in this case.
Do you think the FBI has images that they're not releasing?
I believe that they probably released everything that they have that's useful to the community right now.
Okay. I want to pick up on something Teresa Payton mentioned in our last segment. She talked about the plant, and obviously we saw the individual in that video get a plant and try to cover up the camera there. But then she also mentioned potential DNA on that plant. And there wasn't a lot of skin exposed by this guy, but his mouth was exposed. So could you envision a scenario where authorities get DNA from his mouth that may have landed on one of those plants?
I think that would be extremely difficult to do at this point. We don't know which plant it was. We don't know where it is. But, investigators will rule out nothing. They will look at every single potential trace of evidence, and no stone will be left unturned.
We've been asking all of our guests this question, and I want to ask you it as well. In your experience detaining an individual, have you ever detained an individual and then released said individual even though that person was not completely in the clear?
You only can detain an individual for the time that you are legally authorized based on the investigation. And again, you have to have probable cause to do things. And, we do everything by the book, by the law. And so when there is no particular evidence that this person was there or that was involved or whatever the FBI or law enforcement may have been looking at them particularly for, then it is appropriate and the proper legal action is to release them. They, again, are not arrested, but they are detained, which means they are not free to leave. And I do understand that they executed a search at the home. And so obviously investigators went through, they looked at everything, and they just did not have enough evidence to move it to the next level.
So asked differently, would you ever release somebody after questioning if there was any chance whatsoever that that individual could be eventually a suspect?
Again, you have to have legal authorization in order to continue detainment, which typically leads to an arrest. If they did not have enough evidence, then they have to let them go. But I do believe that there will be many, many more leads pouring then, and it is not uncommon to have a detainment, and that may not be the right individual or it may not be the right time. And so they release them. But I have absolute confidence that this individual or individuals, these offenders or offender, will be brought to justice. And it's just a matter of time. A few days ago, we didn't even have images. Now we have images. I guarantee you that the FBI is pouring through so many leads and tips that are coming in. They're prioritizing them, and they're going to run each and every single one down. The key is for Americans and those in the Tucson area, those around in the surrounding states, continue to call in leads and tips. This is an all-hands-on-deck approach. Savannah Guthrie was pleading with individuals, please call in and help us. And now that you have these images, it is not just restricted to Arizona, to Tucson. We're talking about surrounding states. I truly believe that full justice will eventually be brought to this offender or offenders. And I cannot tell you how important it is that President Trump has authorized the full use of the federal assets in this investigation. The FBI is not the lead investigator per se, but I do believe they have taken the driver's seat and they have moved this investigation forward in a way that I am extremely proud to be a former agent. They are working tirelessly. And, we talk a lot about prayers. We want to pray for the family. We want to pray for Nancy and her well-being. But frankly, I think we also need to be praying for our law enforcement officers.
Amen.
For Pima County Sheriff's Office, for the FBI, because they're working tirelessly around the clock, and it is absolutely exhausting, but they are so motivated because what they care to do is to protect the American people and to bring full justice. And so, again, let's pray for the Guthries, let's pray for Nancy, but let's pray for our law enforcement officers as well to have the stamina to continue to operate this case until there is justice brought.
As someone who understands how an investigation is carried out, your confidence, your unbridled confidence that they will find the people or person responsible is extremely comforting this morning. Nicole Parker, thank you as always. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.